Rubber, plastics up front. Put your hands around and see how sticky it is.
Oh yeah.
They disintegrate and becomes this sticky thing and then gets all over your fingers. Who would use this these days?
Startup engineer or a technician?
If there were natural Mickey motor pearls,
Okay.
you probably got about $3,000. Hey guys, Pete over here. So before we get into today's video, I want to quickly say congratulations to Melanie. We tried to call her on the previous video and it was a wrong number, but I got to talk to her already because I sent her an email. She contacted me. She's all set. Congrats, Mel. I can't wait to see you and you're gonna enjoy your time in August, I think. Lovely. Let's get into today's video.
He has these lenses plus the super big lens.
So this is an even less desirable model. This is only the Rebel, not Rebel XT. That'll be same story, you know.
Right.
And you know what? It's a huge thing back in the day, 20 years ago, when Canon made these rubber plastics up front. Put your hands around and see how sticky it is.
Oh yeah.
They disintegrate and becomes this sticky thing and then gets all over your fingers. Same story. I'm gonna say no to this camera. It's just
nope.
I don't want to deal with that online, especially with when the plastics are like that.
What about that lens? That might be the only thing salvageable.
Okay. Big boy.
Yeah.
Terry Quanta. I gotta look it up. Not familiar with this at all.
Oh, I had to look it up myself. I was
Yeah. It is. It says it is made in Japan. It's a big glass. So they made for Nikon or Canon. This one is how big? 800 to 12. Well, here's one that somebody's offering for sale for $115. Let's see if anything actually sold. Here's one, 8 to 1200, sold for 60 bucks. And here's one that sold for 129 bucks. It's from 1980s. Yeah. So two different ones that sold. One with also a cover like the similar. Maybe that one is a little bit different. Doesn't matter. It's just a cover. 40 bucks.
That's better than nothing. Trust
you know.
me.
Hopefully, I can kind of get somewhere in between those prices.
That's fine.
If I put it online, you know. So.
And this is a Garmin. It's when they used to do that caching. When people hide things on the rocks and you gotta go find them. And
yeah, well, it's a portable Vista GPS. Back in the day, guys who actually went out hunting in the woods, ATVs, even fishermen on the boats, like these portable ones. Now these days,
it's on your phone.
Exactly. So
everything's on your phone.
But here's what's interesting about it. Your phone doesn't always work because you don't have a signal.
Right.
So, and these will connect directly with the satellites. So there is still some use, especially for being in the middle of nowhere. Here's one that sold for 45 bucks. Here's somebody sold a bunch of them for 107. Here's another one with an original box, 45. Here's one with a bunch of accessories and stuff. Here's one for 34, 30, 35. A little bit all over the place. I'll take a shot at it. I'll give you 15 bucks for it.
All right.
So
this is, I don't even know if you do it with that. That was inside his bag.
oh, some miscellaneous vintage watches or something.
Oh,
Yeah, these old Timex and stuff.
Okay.
This is money clip. Not silver or anything, just stainless
Just
steel.
a stone.
No.
Yeah.
That I wouldn't be interested.
No problem with
Sorry
that.
about that. And then what
I
do
got
you
other
here?
cards at home. Is there a good, better place than, I mean?
Yeah, South Elgin and Elgin. There's two different shops on Randall Road. You just gotta Google them.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the place to take them. I don't deal
Because he
unless
has a
the
lot
cards-
more at home.
Yeah,
But
so if you got a lot, take it to them. I only deal really with graded cards.
Right.
You know.
Now here's a tough question. Years ago, back in the late 70s, 80s, I worked for Milwaukee Road. which was a defunct railroad. Then we got bought by the Sioux Line. Then we got bought by the CP, and then we got bought by the Sioux Line and the CP. I've got a bunch of paraphernalia from back then and even in the 50s, like rider pamphlets. I've got an actual sign they used to put on the train, a sticker. It's framed. And I also have the original Hiawatha, which it used to be called Hiawatha. I got the original Hiawatha sign that was on the front of an engine.
Stuff like that, I would be interested.
Or should I find it online? Like
I gotta do a little bit of research, you know. Some things bring better money than others, you know.
if you have a card, I can send you pictures rather than just bring all this crap in. And I've been just saving it. And my wife goes,
take a few photos, send it to our email, and we'll go from there. I can then quickly do some research and say yes or no.
Try to go on the Facebook and like a railroad person, but they're all over. Yeah. And I don't want to ship it.
Well, it really depends what it is. I mean, if it's something that it's pricier, yes, you can ship it, you know.
Yeah.
But so. All right, so I would need your ID for those two items. So we're gonna do 40 and 15, all right, on those two items.
You said. And I did see you on your YouTube channel.
We'll smile you on it. So I want to share something with you guys here that I have a question about, and I'm hoping, gosh, I'm trying to find a year on this. I think this is 1995. 1995. So this is a 366 piece Lego set system with Pirates number 6279. So this is now 30 years old. This is a sealed set. Here's my question for you guys. See the original tape that seals it on this side, and this side has this little black line going through it. I had them like this many times. And that tells me that's original seal on it. When we do our research on this particular 30-year-old set, all of these are either round circles that are glued on it, or when they're like this, they have a barcode on them instead of that black line. There's like a almost like it looks like a UPC barcode on this. This one doesn't have that. I'm trying to figure out if this is real or if somebody retaped this. And the reason I want to ask you this, because if it was retaped and this is now open, not new sealed, it's a difference of $400. So I either sell this brand new sealed for like 800 bucks or opened for 400 bucks. So this is a huge deal. Any of you guys out there experts on Lego seals, is this a legit one? It looks to me like it would be very hard to take it off without damaging the box or leaving any kind of residue on these, but hey, people do all kinds of stuff. So any of you guys are experts on Lego, please drop a comment below. I would love to figure this one out.
It's my birthday. Like, happy birthday, bitch. Give me the full amount. Like, I don't care. Everybody's got an excuse. Like, fuck. Yeah.
You're such a people person.
I love them all. Oh, the camera's not on, is it?
Oh, it's been rolling since you walked in.
I'm sure.
So you said last time.
Yeah, it ran and
and
then we put it away because I got a little cordless one. And I use it for little stuff.
The chain is still in a tree, or?
No, the chain was kind of fucked up. So,
what are you thinking? I mean, what do you want to get out of this? Any idea?
I don't really care. I just want to get it out of. I keep moving. I just got another storage unit over here, and there's just a bunch of stuff that I've got. Like, I got a full toolbox. And like all these tools and stuff, I mean, it's just like want to get rid of stuff. And then chainsaw, I'm not cutting anything down. I don't have property anymore, so.
If I can fire it up, I'll be at like $100.
Yep.
You know?
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but these are fortunately I'm gonna say no. So
yeah.
Give me a couple minutes. Let me put a little bit of gas in it and see if I can fire her up.
Okay.
That's the space shuttle that it blew up, remember?
Columbia, right?
Columbia,
Yeah.
was it? And then here's a burial certificate. It's from Church Bulletin from long time ago. There's a couple things I wanted you to have.
Well, I appreciate that. Well,
That
thank
you
you for
make-
stopping
Yeah.
by.
Yeah.
Yep, north
you're
that
welcome.
way, towards Hurley, aren't you?
Where are you guys from? I'm sorry.
We're from Milwaukee.
Oh,
No,
nice.
New
Or
Berlin.
New Berlin,
Well,
same
outside
thing.
Milwaukee, yeah.
Yeah.
Outside of Milwaukee.
No good way of getting here, right? It's like,
Well, we're
Going to the
the
museum.
museum, the Volvo.
the Volo Museum?
Tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay,
Tomorrow
so
morning.
What
not
tomorrow
too far,
morning?
what,
You wouldn't have
25
those
minutes?
any hotels in this area, is there?
Yeah, there's plenty of hotels around here.
Oh, I'll have
What,
to look on the GPS.
where are you guys planning to stay? Drive
Yeah,
back.
we're staying.
Sorry.
Well,
Ruby.
staying the
He's
night.
louder than he sounds on TV.
Yeah, there's a decent Holiday Inn here in Crystal Lake.
Oh,
You can stay at. There's a
sounds
few
good.
different places, you know.
that
So,
sounds good.
well, thanks for stopping by. Thank you very much for
We're
this.
gonna look around. a
Please
little.
do. Well, when actually, so what happens is when, like, for example, if Carlos is filming right now, and if she will squawk, he will lower the volume a little bit so
Oh.
people don't freak out watching on the TV. But if you're still listening, like in headphones,
Yep.
that hurts, yeah. But she's very loud. Too loud sometimes.
She's a loud
Too loud.
one.
Oh, you can, how are you, man? Sit down here.
right.
More speakers from you. huh?
Yeah, I was here yesterday, and he said that you guys might be looking like interested in the speakers. So
Okay.
I got-
Infinities.
yeah, I got a set of vintage Jensen specials. So they're very nice, mint boxes. So if you want, I'll bring those by.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. I'm so surprised that these foams are actually.
Yeah,
intact.
no, I know.
I bet you if I poke too hard, they'll probably disintegrate.
No, actually, I pushed them. I mean, they're
Yeah.
actually pretty good, bro. No, I know. I get the same.
You know what I
sense.
mean?
I look at these when I buy them, but I mean, they're pretty good. I mean,
Yeah.
they play good too. I test them. They're a really nice sound. I got the other one. I also got
Are the other ones bigger than this?
the Jensens. Yes, a little bigger. Yeah, just a little bigger. You know, but I'm cleaning those up because
I don't know if I want any more big tower speakers. I'm
Okay.
having a hard time lately with the bigger stuff.
Okay, so just maybe these then, just for now.
Maybe not these.
Jeez, all right. Well, I tell you what, I brought maybe we can work a deal if you want to
What
take a
else
look at
you
some.
got?
So I brought some stuff yesterday. I'll let you take a look at it. All right.
Okay.
So he was the one that brought in the turntable yesterday?
Oh, you didn't end up buying that Technics, I'm assuming then.
No, because he wanted $100 for it,
Yeah.
and I feel like we weren't moving them.
I was never a fan of Infinities from 80s. Had that laminated look. I know some of them will sound good, but I'm not a fan.
1962.
Pizza.
Yeah, I just figured I know I brought this yesterday. This is the Techniques I brought in yesterday.
Yeah.
And I've went through this thing, and it's a new belt, Stanton cartridge. I got a bunch of these at home. I mean, I'm going through turntables and stuff like that, so I just need to start unloading.
This is not a direct drive. This is belt driven, right?
Belt-driven,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. This is the servo.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, this thing's pretty good. I mean, there's no issues with it. I've sprayed, cleaned, lubed everything in there. Yeah, get it flat now. So it's all pretty much, it's ready to go. Oh, it's off the hinge. It's
Yep, there we go.
There you go. But it's good to go. I mean, I put a new. This terminal was bad back here for the ground. I put a new one on there. I mean, there's no
Did you
issues.
see how many turntables I got back there?
Dude, I got Sensuis, I got Marantz, I've got stuff. I mean, I've got. Believe it or not, it's not just these, the Fishers. I've got 4 of the exact same. I got some vintage MTXs, and I've got one of my closets is just full of speakers. I got another closet full of receivers, half turntables. You know, I bought a few cassette decks. I got a SC 5300 I'm working on right now. I'm putting new belts in it. You know, so I mean, I've got amplifiers I bought, some vintage MCS.
So for me, it's supply and demand. I
Yeah.
don't know what this is for. What is this for? Is it
oh, it came off. Yeah,
it came
yeah,
off here.
It just comes on. It just pops back on. I mean, I'd make a bundle deal. I need to get rid of stuff, so I'm not trying to knock you.
What's a
I
bundle
got,
deal between this and those speakers?
I mean, Just real quick, 175 for both.
I appreciate it.
I've got 110 of this. I'm being honest with you. I mean, that's my loss, but you know, so
I can't.
How
I'm gonna
about-
pass.
how about
I'm
150?
sorry.
150. I'm coming all the way
know.
from
Where
Marengo.
is that holiday?
150, 75, 75.
Holiday Inn.
Just sell this. This is Techniques, and these are good. These
But I
sell.
got 15 or 20 turntables there, you know, and I got probably 3 or 4 Technics in the same, you know, from $100 one to about
The cartridge on here is a Stanton. This is going for used 80, like 55, 50, 60, 80 bucks on eBay, and this thing sounds great. The Stanton cartridge is more than the 75 I'm asking for it. I mean, you can take this off if you want, put it Audio Technica and sell that on eBay, and you can if you wanted to. I'm just saying, the cartridge is worth more than what I'm asking. I think. About the same price. And like I said, there's a new belt. I mean, this thing, I've deoxed everything. Then I went with fader spray on everything, so it's all looped up.
So listen, I'm okay with 75 on this one.
Yeah.
The speakers, I don't want to do 150. I don't want to do 75 for those. If you want 50 bucks for those, or I'll pass on.
Let's do it.
125 then, okay?
So 50,
50 and 75?
Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
This is a hobby. I get, you know, I'm on.
Yeah, but for me,
Yeah.
for you it's a
I know.
hobby, for me it's a
Well, I mean-
business. So,
So you can put a cheaper price and move it faster. Maybe.
well, that's what I need to do.
Yeah.
Because
I know.
otherwise I got too much,
I see.
you know,
Yeah,
there,
that's
so.
so maybe put a cheaper price on it.
You
Look
got
at-
your pizza backpack.
Oh, I need that. Yeah. I bought this cover for this. The one that had it was nice, but it was cracked.
Correct? Okay.
I paid $50 for the fucking for the cover on this.
Yeah,
thing.
so sometimes the
yeah.
covers go up
So
there.
I mean, yeah, I'm taking a loss on this, but it's okay.
Let me have your idea, I'll write you up. in the
All right, let me
meantime.
get my wallet and I'll bring you.
Bring the other speaker, yeah.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for stopping by, guys,
Oh,
okay?
sure.
Appreciate
Yep,
it.
yep.
And thanks for the info that you
Oh,
brought me
yeah,
about the
it's the-
Columbia. Yeah.
My husband bought something already, a Roby thing.
Oh, nice. Okay. Well, thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
Yep, you have a good day.
You too. All right, my friend.
All right.
Appreciate you, okay?
Thank you so much. I
Take care.
appreciate it.
All right.
What are you, if anything you're interested in?
Receivers.
Okay, I'll keep an eye out.
Receivers always.
I got a few that are in the closet. I haven't touched yet, so I'll try to get moving on those. Thanks, man.
Who would use this these days?
Startup engineer or a technician troubleshooting a
Yeah.
control system like I used to when I was young.
And that was a few years ago?
Just a few, Pete, yes.
It's in great condition, though. You got original box. Unfortunately, these don't bring that much money anymore. I don't know if I want this. What do you want to get out of it? Let me ask you this.
$20, $25.
I don't think I can even get that much for it. Yeah, let's see. I'm curious. I'm
yeah.
curious. Last time I checked, it was probably a couple years ago, but they were not bringing whole lot. So, catalog number
Did your
22.
cabin come through that ice storm okay?
I hope so. I haven't been there since that.
I
but
saw some videos of
Yeah.
that, of Door
So,
County, and even
we-
up where it wasn't quite as bad where I am north of there.
we had power outage because actually one of big trees came down,
but, oh no,
took the power out. But they actually fixed it overnight really
Oh.
quickly.
good.
So I was down maybe from the moment that I got the text that the power was out like at 3 a.m. At 6:45 it was fixed. So
Yeah, you're okay then. Yeah.
so I
You
was
got a
okay.
generator up there?
Huh?
Do you got a
Well,
generator?
that's the thing that's the thing I gotta set it up, as a
Yeah.
extra. Okay, let's see here. What do we got? Here's one. You were right on it. The whole 25 bucks.
Well,
Here's one for 25. Let's see if there's anything else. Here's one with the box like you and a manual for 40. And that's all she wrote. Now here's one more for 38 and 28. So right there in between that 25 and 40 bucks. If you take 15, you have a deal. I don't want to go any higher.
that's fine. You're fine.
That works? Okay. Okay, good. I almost said no to it though.
Yeah, well, yeah, I get it.
I have an interesting contraption here. What do you guys think this is? And Ruby's screaming in the background. This is a carrying handle here. Company called Baumgartner or something like that. Vintage piece, probably 80 years old. When it came into the shop, I had no idea what it is or what it was. Took us a minute to figure it out. Check this out. Now you guys know what this is, and these actually flip around. So this is to move coffins around. Maybe from a car to a church or whatever you might need to quickly move the coffin around. But what people do with these, Ruby, be quiet. What people actually do with these, and I don't know if I would want to have this, if I would want to have this in my house like that. This is what people do. You have a coffee table now. Look at that. Now, I don't know if I would want to have a coffee table that it's this.
I was about to wheel you back. Visitation's over.
Visitation's over. Yeah, this is pretty crazy. I mean, it is cool looking set up like this, but would you want to have this in your house as a coffee table?
It's a little bit creepy for me, but there's plenty of people out there that like that stuff. So
Little creepy. Maybe I should take this. If I ever go film with that guy who has that museum of that.
Oh yeah.
North of Detroit, he would be all over this. He's got probably 5 or 6 different coffins in that museum.
Yeah.
He would be. This is my guy.
Yeah.
When I go film there, I should take this to barter with him. Maybe I can exchange it for a skeleton or something.
Yeah.
Is this crazy or what? Is anybody gonna buy this? I don't know. We set this up as a coffee table to display and move things around. For now, we're gonna put Brian Urlacher helmet on it. But this, I want to look it through the rope and I'll tell you why. Because the clasp from the distance looks like a Mikimoto clasp. And if these are Mikimoto, you got some money here. So if this were natural, if there were natural Mikimoto pearls,
Okay.
you probably got about $3,000 here. But they're not. Mikimoto does their pearls only in certain areas in Japan. The ones that are black, that's the ones that bring the most money. But they harvest them, they put them in, they naturally breed in natural environment, and they harvest them, and they almost are run to perfection. And some of them really will go. There's some that will go as high as $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 for a nice, nice set. These are fortunately not
Okay.
Mikimoto's. Too bad, because for a second, this is the kind of clasps that they use, but there's no markings at all whatsoever, and they will mark them, with their logos. So
I gotcha.
unfortunately, I'm not gonna be even interested in them. There's
Okay.
just not enough for me
Not enough
here.
gold in there, yeah. I
Yeah,
know.
to deal with this, So let me look at that one.
This
too.
one's got different. This one's got a clasp. Probably had the same one on there, but this one probably broken and put a different clasp on there. I'm guessing.
Yeah,
Let
but
me do it.
you loop it first and then you put it in.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like that, and
Yep.
then you go like this.
Yep. You know that? I don't think that says anything on there.
Actually, I think somebody did replace the clasp,
That's what I'm guessing.
and the clasp is 14 karat gold,
Okay.
but the little part that keeps the string with that first loop, that's not gold. So somebody did replace the clasp. Very possible it had a
what I
similar to
figured,
this,
yeah.
because it might have been a set, right? That goes
Yep.
here, that goes here.
Okay.
Sorry.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you for your info.
This is a very cool piece. I like that. The last one I had of these, it was quite a few years back. And when you get a TV with this, boy, you got some money,
Yep.
So you don't have a remote, right? Yeah.
I'll look again, but
Everything works on it. We tested it. It looks good. So
hi to all my fans out there.
you said $80. I'm okay with that.
80 bucks
I
is
can do
perfect.
$80 on that. I can double my money on that with you. So I'm happy with that. The bow. every time I get these, I really don't want to ship them. It's pain in the butt to ship them. It is a decent brand.
30 bucks. 30 bucks. Can't go wrong with that. You're not gonna lose money on that. It's $100 full right there. Used.
So I didn't argue on this, but I will argue on this. You gotta go my way, $5, 25 bucks.
Okay.
25 bucks.
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. Cool.
Only because I like you. That's it.
Okay.
Like it's so neatly folded. I mean, I would never be able to put that back in that neat.
Should I?
Oh, I guess it came out easy enough. But look how neatly it's packed, though.
So mobile luster cloth. I wonder what year is that? That's gotta be. That can doesn't look that super old. I don't know, 60s, 70s. Yeah, I will never fold this again to fit like that. So anyway, guys, before we go, Ryan is posting few items on auction on CraigslistHunter.net. So make sure you check out the auctions. Every day we put something on there. Although we've been slacking a little bit last
That's
few
why
days.
I'm doing it now.
We had a live auction, so there's stuff is dwindling out of there. But yeah, every day. So we're gonna have an engine oil can come up. We got this mobile can. This weird looking sometimes.
Yeah, that's
truck.
by Ertl. But this one, I
That's
mean,
probably
that's
70s.
fantastic shape. No rust
I
on
know,
it.
that's very clean. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.
Thank